Oh.
Say there.
Huh?
Okay, back to you. Do you know this girl?
That's my granddaughter. Only one in this family that's got any sense. Or guts. I like the way she smells.
Looks like it's hatching season. Such amazing fauna on this planet. I mean... Oh, man. This place is no more dangerous than one of my fake missions.
Want to buy a cupcake?
Hey, can I buy one of those cupcakes? I got money.
Great! I will take that money. Here's your cupcake. The red frosting is special. It was her favorite kind. Well, actually, it's my favorite kind. But I never let her have any before. And now she's gone, so now I wish I could. Hey, Rocky, it's okay. We're going to find her. You know, she's probably out beating up some poor Mog right now.
That is most definitely true. Thanks for the cupcake.
It's a fundraiser for a good cause. Tell him, Rocky.
It's got that girl on top, Vella. Except she looks happier than I remember.
They've got red frosting! Yeah!
I don't like to eat things with faces.
You're ready for some cupcakes for a good cause.
Something weirdly familiar about that bird. I feel like I've seen this face before. What happened to this place?
Haven't you ever been to the Maiden's Feast?
No.
Weird. Why do I get the feeling you're lying?
No one should ever have to go to a Maiden's Feast. And no one ever will again, if I can have anything to do with it.
I'm cool with that.
What exactly is a Maiden's Feast?
Something we've always had to do. So we were told, and we believed it. We thought it a great honor. We were so happy for Vella. So proud of her. So foolish.
So, Maiden's Feasts are bad, then?
My daughter taught us that when she fought the monster. You see, it didn't destroy the town. It just ran away. She was right the whole time, all those years. All those girls. For nothing.
I'm not sure if you want to hear this, Morelia, but you're actually cheering me up right now.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I just want to find my daughter. To beg her forgiveness and tell her how proud of her I am.
Please, please be my mother.
What were you guys talking about when I walked up?
I was just trying to cheer up this young lady here.
But she's just starting to realize what a loser I am.
You are not.
Then why didn't Mog Chothra pick me?
Well, I'm not sure, honey.
Maybe he tried to get you, but something came up.
Who are you again?
My name is Shay. I'm not from here.
Listen, Twyla. It's time to move on.
And do what? The Maiden's Feast is the only thing I prepared for all my life.
Well, I'm sure you're good at lots of other things. Like, let me think.
Fixing spaceships?
No, we don't have many of those around here.
Swinging?
You making fun of me?
Algebra.
Nope. Not part of Maiden's training.
Not getting chosen for things?
That's just mean.
Well, at least your costume is cool.
Oh, thanks. Made it myself.
You made that stunning dress by yourself? That's amazing, Twyla.
Meh. Fat lot of good it did me.
Do you think you could make me a costume?
Huh?
Oh, I think that would be a great thing for you to do, Twyla.
Well, maybe if you had a pattern and some material, maybe I could whip something up.
Okay, I'll get a pattern and the material and be right back.
Oh, exciting.
Could you make me a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam costume?
I don't know what that is. But no.
So, can you make me one of those?
Oh, that's adorable. How old is your baby?
Oh, it's for me. I need it a little bigger.
Well, I suppose I could use this for a reference.
There's my can-do gal.
Just get me the material you want for your giant baby onesie and we're good to go.
It's not a... never mind. Be right back with the material. I don't want to depress them with my dead friend. I don't think I can tap that. Anybody need a crochet hook?
Never learned how to crochet. Probably just be terrible at it.
I'm going to save my juice for a higher purpose. Got a cupcake here.
Oh, did you buy one of our cupcakes? Thank you so much. Oh.
I don't think they need a spoon right now.
Everybody does, eventually.
Hey, what's wrong, big guy?
Brother Lightbeard needs my help, but I have failed him. Also, I don't like being called big.
Hi, I'm Shay. What's your name?
They used to call me Fathur, but after this day, they will only call me Coward, or maybe, if I'm lucky, Coward.
Who's Brother Lightbeard?
Our benevolent leader who was stranded on his high cloud when a strange girl broke his ladder.
Why can't you help Brother Lightbeard?
I'm afraid to climb this ladder.
Climb the ladder. You're light enough.
But I'm not brave enough.
Any idea why we're able to walk on these clouds?
Because the words of Harmony Lightbeard make us light.
Any idea where I can get a heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit?
Oh, I'm sure we don't have one of those. Harmony hates anything heavy.
You should help Brother Lightbeard.
I can't.
Climb the ladder. You're strong enough.
But I'm not. Not inside.
Tell me more about this strange girl.
She looked so light, but I sensed a heaviness in her heart. Sure enough, when she got on the ladder, it broke. I think Harmony's teachings really could have helped her.
Well, see you later. Don't give up. You seen this girl?
That's her! That's the strange girl who broke the ladder. I hate to say this about anyone.
I bet that little guy would really cheer him up if he weren't, dead. Would a cupcake cheer you up?
I don't deserve a cupcake. I failed Brother Lightbeard.
Why don't you have some fruit? That always cheers me up.
I don't want to cheer up. I deserve this sadness, for I have failed.
Hey, maybe a hook would help.
I've already hooked my ladder onto his cloud. I'm just afraid to climb it.
I don't think I can tap that. This button only works on Grab and Gary. Are you any good with complex engineering schematics?
No, I'm not good with anything.
Can you think of any way to help this guy, Spoon?
Only by making sure he started his day with a nutritious breakfast, sir.
I can't do that from here. How does that big cloud stay afloat?
Just like all the other clouds.
Any idea where I can find... Okay, see you later. I can't do that from here. Well, have fun with the metal.
Later, Shader.
Home metallurgy kit. Make money without leaving. Nothing else in there. Since I have never paid taxes into the government of this land, I would feel guilty using their mail. Want a cupcake?
No, thanks. I bought a dozen from this family doing a fundraiser, and I ate, like, all of them.
Wow.
Well, I wanted to do my part.
Want some fruit?
From that big tree in Mariloft? No thanks. I had some earlier. Too tangy for my tastes.
What?
Want some fruit to hold in your branches?
Hey, not all of us want to bear fruit, okay? Many of us are happy with our decision not to have any fruit, so don't make any assumptions, please.
All right. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. It's just that my parents always bring it up, you know?
Hungry? I have a cupcake.
Ooh, delicious. Just bury it near my roots and I'll slowly absorb its nutrients as it breaks down into soil.
Sounds time-consuming.
Humans and trees have different perspectives on time, I suppose.
I wonder if I could use this tapper to get sap out of that tree.
I dare you. My thick sap has clogged bigger tappers than yours.
Excuse me, but my little friend has kind of died, and I was wondering if you could help?
Sorry, I'm just a tree. I can't bring back the dead. I can only create life out of nothing but sun and water and dirt and air.
Hey, do you know this girl?
Oh God, that face! The memories! Oh, you're every bit as cruel as her, aren't you?
It's that little tapper the hunter guy gave me. I've detected an unusual rock form. Nah, I don't want to leave that in the blast zone. Real seagulls, not made of yarn. Hey, Carol.
Oh, that's so nice to hear.
Did you say you had wire?
I have a bunch, but I'm using it all up trying to make these dang hooks.
Well, good luck and good... I wonder if I could bend this spoon into a fishhook.
I hope you're kidding, sir.
Do you know how to make something from a schematic drawing?
Yes, just as long as it's a drawing of shoes.
This button only works on Grab and Gary. I wonder where he is now. Have you seen this girl?
Hey, that's the girl who found a way off of Mariloft for all of us. Really great kid. I hope I get to thank her someday.
I don't think she can fix dead hexapals.
Yeah, I'm too busy relaxing.
I don't think that will help her fish. Need a hook?
Sure do. Oh, look, kid. That's a nice hook, but I'm not fishing for minnows, you know.
What? This is a great hook. I'll prove it to you.
Sure, kid.
I'm going to save my juice for a higher... Hungry?
Yes, but only for the sweet bounty of the ocean.
I still have one of Mom's crochet hooks.
Hang on to it, Shay. Right now, it's all we have left of her.
I'm going to save my juice for a higher Want a cupcake?
No thanks. I only like the kind your mother replicates.
Want to take my spoon for measurements?
Good idea, son. But you were signed out as the primary operator of that equipment, so I think it better stay in your hands.
I agree. In survival situations, it's often how we stick to our laws that defines our humanity and ensures our survival.
Dad, if I gave you a schematic for a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam, could you make me one?
Sure. Once we're back on our ship and I have my workshop and tools and automatic part replicator.
This button only works on Grab and Get. Dad, when I fell out of the ship, this girl was standing there, and she looked really mad.
Really?
And then she tried to hit me, but she fell into the ship instead, just before the door closed.
Now this violent stranger is loose on our ship with your mother?
Yeah.
I see. Well, thanks for warning me.
Dad, do you know how to repair this little guy?
Let me take a look. Ooh, gosh. This fellow has had a lot of his wiring knocked out. Not much I can do here, I'm afraid.
Need a little fruit tapper?
That could be useful for collecting samples.
Samples of what?
No idea.
I still have one of Mom's crochet hooks. No, I've got bigger plans for this cupcake. I'm just not sure. That might affect the pH, but until I figure out a way to measure it, I don't think there's anything in there I want to fish. I don't think I can tap that. I think he needs charging, not patching. No response. I don't think that would help me get this hyper...
Sir, I hope you don't intend to eat that putrid-smelling concoction.
Nope.
Whew!
Just dipping your toes in it.
But sir, Oh my. Not to question the mission, sir, but was there some reason you stuck me into that toxic potion?
Got a pH reading for me?
The mixture has a pH balance of 12. Exactly.
Hang on there, son. Do you know how acidic that fruit is?
No, but my spoon will tell me.
I will. With pleasure, sir.
Worth a shot.
pH?
The mixture has a pH balance of 10. Exactly.
That's the way.
I don't like what he said about the acid in the metal. I'm going to keep it natural, too. I don't think I can tap that. I might try that if it were the filled kind. I don't like what he said about the acid in the metal. I'm going to keep it natural. How's the pH balance in there?
The mixture has a pH balance of 8. Exactly.
We need to get it to 7. Exactly.
What's the acidity of that compound, Spoon?
The mixture has a pH balance of 6. Exactly.
It has to be 7, Shay.
I don't think I can tap that. I don't think there's anything in there I want to fish out. No, I've got bigger plans for this. I think he needs charging, not patching. No response. I don't think that would help me get this hypercam made. Dad?
Son?
Dad? Did you know we weren't in space the whole time?
No, but I had my suspicions. In my nightly maintenance patrols of the ship's exterior, I found many anomalies I couldn't explain.
Was Operation Dandelion for real?
Obviously, Operation Dandelion was not what they told us it was. But why hide it from us? What were they up to?
How's the hull patch coming?
Great. Except I can't add the final ingredient until I know I have the pH balanced correctly.
How would you change the pH anyway?
I've added all the calcium carbonate I could get my hands on, just to lower the acidity and raise the pH to be somewhere in the ballpark. But I need to know it's exactly 7 before I put in the final ingredient.
How would you lower the pH?
I would try to find something mildly acidic. Oh, what I wouldn't do for some splarg right now.
So, cereal is acidic?
No. It just helps me think.
Good luck, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone. Nothing down there now but sand. Greetings, Your Excellency. Or clown. Have you seen this girl? I get the feeling you have. Do you know how to repair hexapals? That sounds like a no. Maybe I could use this tapper to draw out whatever's stuck in his throat. But he'd probably just end up with 2 things stuck in his throat. What if that whistling sound is actually something caught in his throat? Maybe I could fish it out with this.
Sir, You are more likely to force the object further down his throat if you attempt that. I recommend a sudden constricting pressure to the abdomen instead. Trust me, choking prevention is my business.
How about a little fruit to wash it down? Hey, a simple no thank you will do. I specifically remember that feed choking victim a cupcake is not one of the What if that whistling sound is actually something caught in his throat? Maybe I could fish it out with this.
Sir, you are more likely to force the object further down.
Hey, do you think you could help me make a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam? That looks like a... Yes. Yes, if I weren't choking. Okay. Have you seen this girl? So, what else does your ship need to fly?
Let me see here. Still need an electronics genius, and, still need your dad to patch the holes in the hull. What else? I still need a radiation suit. Haven't found a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam yet. And gotta replace my heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit. Once we take care of that, we'll be ready to fly.
On it. Okay, see you later.
Okay.
So, you know this girl?
Yep, that's Vela. Oh, wow. I didn't realize her family was looking for her. I wonder if they'll follow the trail up here eventually.
How about this little guy? Would he help? On my ship, they were good at fixing all kinds of things, especially electronics.
Incredible. Much more advanced than the units I'm used to. He's probably exactly what we need. But it looks like he needs some rewiring. And that tech is way beyond me.
I don't think I can tap that. Would a crochet hook be one of the tools you need to fix your ship?
No. My ship's not knit together.
Of course not. That would be crazy. I'm going to save my juice for a higher... No, I've got bigger plans for this cupcake. Hey, did the spoons on your ship talk?
No.
It's a wonder you didn't die of malnutrition.
What did you say?
Nothing. What am I supposed to do with this diagram?
Well, I thought you'd want to know what a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam looked like so you could find one. Or build one.
This button only works on grabbing Gary. I wonder where he is now. It looks so familiar. Hey, you got this old-timey lady? How does this strange device work?
That's for charging up my diamond droogs, but unfortunately none of them survived the crash, which is a shame because they could really help me fix the ship's electronics.
Oh, that doesn't look good. Think this is some sort of bowl spoon?
No, sir. I believe that's an old-fashioned charging station.
Strange socket. Can you make me a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam, please? Guess that's not gonna work. This button only works on grabbing. No response. I don't think I can tap that. No. I think that might get me electrocuted. I'm going to save my juice for a... No. I've got bigger plans for this. guess that's a volcano. Our ship is really gone. Without a I don't think she can fix dead hexapals.
Yeah, I'm too busy relaxing.
Probably shouldn't. I wonder if I could use this tapper to get sap up. Nah, I don't want to leave that in the blast zone. Nah, I don't want to leave that in the blast zone. Nah, I don't want to leave that in the blast zone. Nah, I don't want to leave that in the blast zone. Nah, I don't want to leave that in the blast zone. Nah, I don't want to leave that in the blast zone. Nah, I don't want to... These guys did everything on my ship. Welding, washing, electrical... I don't want to mess up this horn. It's a serious safety device. I don't want to mess up this horn. It's a serious safety device. I don't want to mess up this horn. It's a serious safety device. I don't want to mess up this horn. It's a serious safety device. Don't see anything there I want to eat. I don't think that would help me get... This button only works on... I don't think I can tap... That wouldn't help. I'm going to save my... No, I've got... I don't think that would help this little guy. That must have been danger. I feel like letting go of me, Mr. Huggy. Wow. Oh, you really aren't kidding around, are you? You're in case of snake blow horn. You're welcome, Curtis. I can't use my hands. 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 I don't think that... How about I plug up this hole with a piece of fruit that kind of looks a little like the sun?
I think that would just attract flies, and I also enjoy the fresh air.
That wouldn't help. I don't think I can tap that. No risk. This button only works on... I don't think that would help me. Don't see anything there I want to eat. I don't think that would help this little guy. I bet that little guy would really cheer him up if he weren't. I don't think that would help this little guy. Hey girl, want a cupcake? No? I'm going to save my juice for a higher purpose. I wonder if I could help the little bird out with this. Whoa! Must be the wrong tool. would happen if I carefully inserted this tapper. Not very deep, of course, just into the outer layer of the shell. I was just trying to get a sample. That was close. I'd better get out of here before she remembers to kill me. Well, look at that. That baby bird's shell was so thick, it never would have busted out without me. I totally knew that little bird was ready to hatch. That's why I gave it a little hope.
Sacred leaves, fall upon us!
Oh. You guys want some fruit?
We can't eat it now that we worship it. At least we think that's one of the rules. We're still kind of making it up as we go.
Anyone want a cupcake?
No, thanks. We're fasting.
Oh, wow. For how long?
Since about 10 minutes ago, when that little girl came by and both of us ate 4 of those things.
Oh, man. I have to say, I considered worshiping that girl for a second there.
Anyone want a cupcake?
No, thanks.
Hey, can you guys fix broken robots?
Didn't we mention we're blind?
I'm not sure. Did you?
Probably. We say it a lot.
I don't think I want to grind any eggshell onto that. You guys want to worship my spoon? He's pretty smart.
Hey, we don't just worship every shiny object that passes by, you know.
But if this tree thing doesn't work out, I'd give it a shot.
You could certainly do worse.
Hey, can you guys read an engineering blueprint?
That's just what the Dead-Eye God asked us.
He of all people should know that we're blind.
We did it for him.
This button only works on grabbing Gary. Have you guys seen this girl?
Hey, that's... that's the sound of paper.
Yep, definitely the sound of paper.
You stole the material for those robes, and you should give them back.
He stole you.
I'm going to get a stick, and then I'll be back. Uh-oh. They're pretty heavy. I think I'll just take one.
They're lighter if you just carry the juice.
Yeah.
In your belly.
I get it. Need something to poke holes in the fruit?
I got that covered. Thanks.
I don't want to be rude. I don't want to tempt him. He's doing so good. Do you know how to revitalize a dead robot?
I'd probably give it some...
I don't think that's part of his new diet. He seems to have all the implements he needs. I don't think that would help me get this hype. This button only works on... Do you know this girl?
Oh, yeah.
All hail the Dead-Eye God. Sorry.
Better not move it. I don't want to cheese off Gus. Hey, Husker. Walter.
Shay?
Shay. Do you guys know those girls selling cupcakes over there?
Yes, those are our daughters. They just met, but it seems like they've been friends for years.
Watch out for those cupcakes, though. They are not the secret to lightness, I'll tell you. Personally, I only eat the frosting. The sugar keeps my hair shiny and smooth.
Well, see you guys later.
Take care, Shane.
Do you know this girl?
Oh, I see you got one of our flyers.
I have a crochet hook if anyone feels creative.
My wife was the crafty one.
Anybody want some fruit?
No, I'm not really feeling peachy.
He's just always like this.
Hey!
Anybody want a cupcake?
Oh, thanks, but I can't. Something about eating my daughter's face.
Aw, Hoosker. That's the best part. In fact, that's the only part I eat. I'm off gluten.
Ugh, it still has dad spit on it. The worst kind of spit. You guys need a spoon for anything?
No thanks. I have my one spoon back home. It's the only one I use.
Oh, did you hear that loyalty? I think I'm going to cry.
Could either of you build me something if I had a detailed schematic of it?
Son, if I were back in my kitchen, not only could I build it, it would be delicious.
No, I've got bigger plans for this cupcake. I'm just not sure what they are yet. Spoon, shall we eat this cupcake?
Sir, even I, who believes spoons can do anything, wonder what kind of monster would eat a cupcake with a spoon.
It's too bad Alex didn't say super fluffy gyroscopic hypercam, because feathers we got. Uh-oh. Can I just describe the costume I want?
I don't do freestyle, sorry. I need visuals. Helps me deal with customer complaints.
Don't you have any extra material yourself?
I put everything I got into this outfit. I thought I was going to be dead tomorrow.
Oh, honey.
I'll let you get back to your conversation. I don't think they need a spoon right now.
Everybody does, eventually.
Could you make me a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam costume?
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys know this girl?
Oh, that's my beautiful daughter. We put those flyers out hoping to find her.
She looks just like you.
You remind me of her. I hope I can introduce you to her someday.
Anybody need a crochet hook?
Never learned how to crochet.
I'm going to save my juice for a higher purpose. I don't want to depress them with my dead. I don't think I want to grind any eggshell onto them. Got a cupcake here.
Oh, did you buy one of our cupcakes?
I'll let you get back to your conversation.
Well...
Hey.
Hey, you want to buy a cupcake?
How's the campaign going?
It's building, cup by cup.
Hey, can I get some replacement frosting for this cupcake?
Ew, what did you do? Just eat the frosting off? Ugh, sounds like something my dad would do. You'll have to talk to my grandpa. He's the frosting master.
Need any eggshells?
Usually, we try to keep the shells out of the mixture, but thanks.
I'm going to save my juice for a higher purpose. Who needs a crochet hook?
My mom needs a hook, but not that kind. Also, I can't tell anybody why.
Is this one of your materials?
Great, you got one.
I don't think that would help me get this hypercam. Want to trade a spoon for a cupcake?
Sir.
No trades.
I wouldn't have done it, spoon. Just testing.
I got you now! Ugh. Oh.
Hey, want to frost this?
Oh, darn. Why'd I go and do that? Now I don't have any frosting left to make a cupcake for Bella.
You can give her this one.
Oh, hey, good idea. Here, you can take my empty. See if you can get it refilled, okay?
Okay. It doesn't have any frosting left, but it's still a nice, heavy stick. Say there.
Huh?
Why are you beating up this little kid?
Not.
Okay. Say there. Okay. I can't find any frosting for this cane. Sorry.
Well, keep looking, quitter. Brother, do we give up when the going gets tough?
No, sir!
That's right, we don't.
I don't think I want to grind in the eggshell onto that. How about some delicious fruit?
I'll have some!
You're in training. No snacks.
No.
Can you train my robot to fight?
Sorry, I only work with flesh and blood. Sometimes sugar, eggs, and flour. Just to be clear, some of that is for fighting, some for baking. I don't mix all that together.
Maybe you would fight better with a crochet hook.
We actually started with chopsticks. We only just graduated up to the big staff.
It's harder to poke myself in the eye with this.
Do you know this girl?
That's my granddaughter.
I don't think that would help me get this. Need a talking spoon?
My day, spoons didn't talk.
I'll bet they did. And you just never listened.
Hey, you want to buy a cupcake? It's a fun...
Can you refill this cane with frosting?
Hey, that's my grandpa's cane.
Yeah, he sent me to get it filled.
Oh, wow. We need to go back to Sugar Bunting to get more. After we sell these cupcakes. And I'm coming with you. That town sounds delicious. Tell him, Rocky. They've got red frosting! Yes, so whenever you're ready for some cupcakes for a good cause, we'll be right
Uh-oh.
here.
No, I don't want them to know I got that old guy's cane. Not sure how they'd feel about that. On guard, druids.
Okay, Yarn Boy. Enough is enough.
lucky she's blind, kid.
I didn't miss him because I'm blind, Courtney. I missed him because I can see. I've been pretending to be blind all these years. I never really had the faith like you, Courtney.
But I don't have the faith, Dawn. I was pretending too, so I could be like you.
What? You're not blind?
No. In fact, I've been stealing and selling artifacts from the pyramid to save up money to get out of this town.
Me too! I would have left long ago, but I didn't want to leave you here. I know how much being a dead-eyed druid meant to you.
I haven't wanted to be a druid for years. I want to go to school and study hotel management.
I want to study graphic design and start a band. Let's do it. Let's just go.
Right now?
Right now.
But what about our quest to find something to believe in?
I did. How about you?
Oh, that's what I get for learning defense with candy canes. Better take these before those druids get cold and come back. Maybe I should...
Huh. Never seen this kind of material before.
Can you sew it?
Shouldn't be a problem.
That's the spirit.
Well, only one thing to do now.
Twyla!
Don't worry! I'll be right back! Come on, Vera!
Oh, I thought my teenager was dramatic.
Great! But what's with all the feathers?
Just because I was working off a pattern doesn't mean I can't inject a little personal style, does it?
Dear, you are an incredible talent.
Well, you guys look happy.
Oh, I just love talking to this girl. Reminds me so much of my villa.
Don't worry, Mrs. Tartine. We're gonna find her, okay?
I'll let you get back to your conversation. Thanks again for the suit.
No problem. It was nice to work with something other than feathers for once.
I don't think I want to grind any eggshell onto that.
Well, yeah.
I gotta give this to Alex. Need any eggshells?
No, thanks. I already have some.
Really? Why?
I put them in my coffee. Makes it less acidic. Why do you have them?
Same reason.
What are those, eggshells?
Shells is shells, right?
Actually, calcium carbonate is the main ingredient in all kinds of shells.
Exactly.
So you were listening to my night lectures on science.
Uh-huh. Got a pH reading for me?
The mixture has a pH balance of 9, exactly.
If I put the final ingredient in now, the whole batch will become unstable.
Any luck?
I'm detecting a pH level of 7.
Eureka!
It's perfectly balanced, sir.
Nice work, son. Now for the final ingredient. Just a small bonding and reduction agent.
It's
perfection.
It's so small.
A little goes a long way. Come on, let's go fix that ship.
I love science.
Amazing. Just like my dad used to make.
Let me at that hull and I'll start patching her up.
Sure, go ahead.
Hey, can I go down there?
Aren't you busy helping me find stuff for my ship?
Oh, yeah. What's left?
Still need an electronics genius, and I still need a radiation suit. Haven't found a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam yet. And gotta replace my heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit. Once we take care of that, we'll be ready to fly.
On it. Hey, I got a radiation suit.
Great! Hey, what's up with all the feathers?
Extra protection. Recent tech advancement.
You don't say. Well, I have been asleep for a long time.
So, what else does your ship need to fly?
Let me see here. Still need an electronics genius, and haven't found a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam yet. And gotta replace my heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit. Once we take care of that, we'll...
Okay. Can I go through this door my dad used?
Oh, you don't want to go down there yet. Very unsafe. Many sublevels are structurally unsound. Who knows if the air's breathable? Plus, there's some rogue automatons I've yet to get under control.
Why didn't you warn my dad about that stuff?
Didn't you see the look in his eyes? I knew there was no stopping him.
I don't think that would help this little guy. Hey, you got this? I wonder if I could bend this spoon into a fish.
Humans are just...
Nothing else in there. Father!
Hello?
Can you untie that bow on Harm Me's cloud?
Why would I do that?
So we can use it to make a rescue harness for him.
Great idea! So, how do I untie it?
Can you tell me what kind of knot it is?
Yeah, the big old nasty looking kind.
Thanks. I'm sure it looks harder than it is. Let's give it a shot.
I'll try.
Try to find a loose section.
Yep. I don't think that was right.
What does it look like now?
Well, like a whole new, terrible knot.
Psst. Father! Can you rescue Harm Me now?
I still can't reach him, and he's too noble to jump.
Go get help.
I can't leave Brother Lightbeard's side, or his underneath, or whatever.
Father, could you try to describe that knot to me?
I don't think so. Really.
Let's give that knot another try, okay?
Okay.
Work it apart with your fingers.
Huh? All right. Ooh, I think I messed it up.
What does it look like now?
Well, like a whole new, terrible...
Psst. Let's give that knot another try, okay? Just tug on different parts.
I think I see what you mean. Uh-oh, that made it worse.
What does it look like now?
Well, like a whole new, terrible knot.
Psst. Let's give that knot another try. Try wiggling it.
Like this? I don't think that was right.
What does it look like now?
Well, like a whole new, terrible knot.
Psst. Father! Father, could you... Let's give that knot... Try wiggling. Psst. Let's give that... Try wiggling it.
Gotcha. Rats. That was a bad idea.
What does it look like now?
Well, like a whole new, terrible knot.
Psst. Father. Let's give that knot another try. Work it apart with your fingers.
I think I see what you mean. Uh-oh, That made it worse.
What does it look like now?
Well, like a whole new, terrible knot.
Psst, further. Let's give that knot another try, okay?
Okay.
Just tug on different parts.
I'll give it a shot. Now it's even more naughty.
What does it look like now?
Well, like a whole new, terrible knot.
Psst, further.
Hello?
Let's give that knot another try, okay?
Okay.
Try to find a loose section.
Huh? All right. Ooh, I think I messed it up.
What does it look like now?
Well, like a whole new, terrible knot.
Psst, further.
Hello?
Let's give that knot another try, okay?
Okay.
Just tug on different parts.
I think I see what you mean. I don't think that was right.
What does it look like now?
Well, like a whole new, terrible knot.
Target acquired.
I can
Gotta
still
line
see
up
the
the
sky
shot.
through that hole in
Almost
space.
got it.
Weird.
Hold still. Right in my crosshairs. Won't know what. Death from above! Ah, rats! I thought I had that one.
Were you trying to stab me? Why?
Don't take it personally, kid. It's just what I do. For instance, just a minute ago, I took down this whole ship after ripping the very fabric of space itself. So you got off easy.
Just when I thought things couldn't get any stranger.
I know you'll be back. Something tells me you're a girl who knows the value of a good knife.
Can I just confirm that you are a talking knife? Because I'm trying to figure out if I'm losing my mind or just mildly hallucinating.
Oh, I'm the real deal, kid. A technological marvel. And sharp, too.
What are you doing inside the monster Mog Chothra?
Monster? Kid, you are inside the spaceship Bassa Nostra. Or, just outside of it, actually.
We're outside of a spaceship? Then how can I breathe?
Don't ask me. I'm solid state. I gotta admit, though, this ship and everything around it has been acting a little nutty since I cut it. But that's to be expected.
Who's the captain of this ship?
Well, the other kid who just tumbled through that bright spot in space, that's the one we called Commander. But the real brains of the operation, we just call Mom.
Where can I find Mom?
Beats me. Haven't heard from her in a while. But hey, I didn't stab her. You can't pin that on me.
You're coming with me. And for the record, I took down this ship.
Whatever. Ride's a ride.
I can still see the sky.
Attention, current altitude below recommended level. Outer hull breach detected. Attempting emergency takeoff.
Looks like this thing took some damage from me. Nothing seems to be going in or out of these. Nothing seems to be going in or out of these.
Warning, ship off axis.
What is that? A goldfish bowl? Oh. I guess space helmet makes more sense.
Matrix cleared. Completing starfield repair. Starfield integrity restored. Initializing repressurization. Function unavailable. Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
This one could be important. Or not.
Unable to engage anti-gravity field. Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
Open up! Dang, not opening. Hey, Pointy, think you could open that hatch?
My name is Dutch.
Okay, Dutch. Do you?
No.
That's not going to open this hatch. The only thing this trigger is good for is firing Alex's death ray. And only when we're in range and I have a clear shot. That's not going to open this hatch.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
I hope that gas coming out isn't flammable. This one could be important. Or not. I can't make any new connections with this helmet. They're already cut. I can't figure out a way to put them together. Bet that hatch is my way out of here. This one could be important. Or not. They're already cut. I can't make any new connections with... What's this one do? Weird smell coming out of this one. This one could be important. Or not. There's a weak point on that hose. I could get a longer hose by cutting it up here, but then I don't think I'd survive. Hey, Pointy, you actually any good at cutting stuff?
The name's Dutch, and the answer's yes. Yes, yes, yes! Finally. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
I might be able to make a connection with this little hose, but which one?
Accessing maintenance panel 36.
I don't get it.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
Okay.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
I'll hook this hose up here.
Warning, fluid detected in air supply.
That doesn't sound good.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
I'll attach this end here. Can't reach the other pipes with this short hose. This one looks as good as any. Now what?
Warning, unanticipated hydraulic connection.
Huh. Not opening. The voice is making me think it has something to do with pressurization. The announcer voice, not some voice in my head.
Whatever.
I have a good feeling about that pipe.
Accessing maintenance panel 114.
At least nothing blew up. They call it a maintenance panel, but I don't see anything to maintain on it. The only thing this trigger is good for is fire.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
Can't reach the other pipes with this short hose. Pop this on here.
Warning, fluid detected in air supply.
That doesn't sound good. . Let's hook this pipe I'll bet that hatch is my way out of here. Not opening. Not opening. I can't figure out a way to put them together. Weird smell coming out of this one. This one could be important. Or not. What's this one do? This one could be important. Or not. There's a weak point on that hose, but I can't reach it from here. There's a weak point on...
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
This pipe goes... There's a weak point on that hose, but I can't reach it from here.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
That goes there. I might be able to make a connection with this little hose, but to here. Why not?
Warning, unanticipated hydraulic connection.
Okay. But is that good or bad? There's a weak point on that hose, but I can't reach it. Nothing up here either. There's a weak point on that hose, but I can't reach it from here. There's a weak point on that hose. I can't reach that platform. I can't reach that platform. I can't reach that platform.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
Come on, I bet 50% of us would survive.
I could get a longer hose by cutting it up here, but then I can't reach that platform.
Come on, I bet 50% of us would survive.
Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
Can't reach the other pipes with this short hose. There's a weak point on that hose, but I can't reach it from here. Well, who wants to live forever, right?
I'm really starting to like you, kid.
Ow! That hurt, but it was worth it for this hose, I think.
Cutting is always worth it. Air transport system incomplete. Unable to repressurize.
Hopefully I can make some new connections with this long hose. Can't reach the other pipes with this short hose.
Air transport system integrity restored.
Oh, yeah.
Beginning repressurization.
Wait, that's good, right?
Engaging anti-gravity field.
Oh, here we go.
Gyro stabilizers online.
Is the room spinning, or is it me? Uh-oh. Hey, there's the hatch. Aw, I missed it. Yikes! What's that claw thing? And that claw thing! I wonder if that little claw is getting as dizzy as I am. Wow, it really seems to like boots. That creepy giant robot hand, this boot looks a little closer than the other one. Hey, it's wide open now. Just get in there. Think you could reach that arm if I held you out?
I could stab it, but I can't grab it.
Yeah, but it might grab you.
Nah, it only grabs the boy and his stuff. Mom's arms are funny that way.
Oh. I know you want this helmet. Whats. Bad timing. Here you go. Whats. Grab it. Whats. It's right here. Whats. Come on, Claw. Whats. Here you go. Whats. It's right here. You got me. Now let go of that helmet. Dang. That timing. Come on. Hand-to-hand combat. Not even a handshake. They just don't seem to be attracted to each other. Think you could kill that hand for me, Knife?
I like how you think, but no. It's made of metal and as big as a house.
I thought you killed whole spaceships.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not big enough.
Right. They won't fit, even on its little metal pinky. The only thing this trigger is good for is firing Alex. I think that would just shatter it. Whoops! Facing the wrong way. Gotcha! Something tells me I'm not going to be able to get you to let go of that boot, am I? Rats. Need to get the timing right. Whoa! Hey, I recognize that grip. I'll bet you were inside one of those tentacles that grabbed me on the beach. Probably one of the ones I shot, I'm guessing. Well, serves you right. reach that boot. Probably not my size anyway. I don't need to wear a helmet. Maybe I can push off this thing.
Woohoo! Space!
I did it!
Oh, come on. Ugh. That's better. The air was starting to get a little thin out there. I'm either in some sort of hallway or out. Warning. Airlock ahead. Safety suit and air tether required for extravehicular exploration. But don't worry, I'll put it on you. Sweetie Pie? So, those spacesuit parts I found belong to someone named Sweetie Pie. But who is behind Sweetie Pie? That's what I want to know. Oh no, we're moving. That means I brought Mog Chothra back to life. Are you another prisoner of Mog Chothra? Must be a maiden from some land of hexagons. Don't worry, little hexagal. I'm gonna find all the other maidens and get us all out of here, okay?